my name is Ade, but you can call me Ade. Today, we're cooking up one of my favorite dishes, a delicious, delightful Mediterranean chicken dish. Welcome to A Day in Your Life. Welcome to our kitchen, where we use simple ingredients to bring delicious international cuisine to your family's table. Please join me today so I can show you how to cook it up, eat it up, and live it up. Now I'm going to show you how a simple fennel Swiss chard tomato stew, a simple whole wheat couscous, and pan-seared chicken can go a long way to bring the Mediterranean flair to your table. I'm going to start things off. I already have about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in the pan. Get that hot. Once that's hot, you're going to drop in your fennel strips. Get that hot and caramelize the fennel. What the olive oil is doing to the fennel is not only giving it that nice brown color, but also starting to release all those natural sweetness and natural juices. Once you start seeing the brown, the nice beautiful brown color, it's time for you to throw in your diced shallots and your diced garlic. Once your shallots and your garlic is in, you've got to remember you got to keep on stirring. Now it's time for you to put in your tomato paste. Put in the tomato paste about a teaspoon of tomato paste. Put that in. Stir it with the nice fennel, garlic, and shallots. Get that incorporated nicely. And once you've got that well mixed into the fennel mixture, then it's time to put in your tomato puree. Once you have the tomato paste incorporated with the shallots, the fennel, and the garlic, as well as the tomato paste, that is your cue to turn down the heat so all of these natural goodness could simmer and start to develop all that nice flavor. Now we have the tomato paste mixture simmering. I'm going to turn over to my chicken now. I have about a 4-ounce chicken, boneless chicken breast, and at the same time I have my hot saute pan with about a tablespoon of olive oil. Again, get that pan hot. Meanwhile, season your chicken with a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. Once you're done, put the chicken in the pan. You want to get a nice sear on both sides. And you want that nice caramelized brown color on each side of the chicken. What you're doing when you sear the chicken is that you are sealing in all those wonderful juices in order to keep the chicken moist. So, you're just going to give it another few minutes. Don't touch the chicken. Let the chicken do its thing. And after that, all you have to do is put it in the oven to bake. The oven is at a 400-degree temperature. That's going to go quick. I'm going to throw it in the oven for about 8 minutes. And what I want to let you know, for a convection oven, cooking goes real fast. So if you're using a regular oven, the baking time for the chicken is 8 minutes, but for a convection oven, we're looking at 5 to 6 minutes. So I'm going to put that in the oven. It's baking. I'm going to turn over to my tomato puree here. I am seeing that nice, vibrant red color, folks, with the shallots, with the fennel, with the garlic, and then you want that tomato juice to actually have that red color before you throw in your Swiss chard. Meanwhile, I'm going to get my pot ready for the whole wheat couscous. I'm going to put in about 1 1/4 cup of chicken stock. You have a choice to either use water or chicken stock. I always go for chicken stock because we're cooking with flavor here. Anything with my food, it's all about flavor, keeping it wholesome, and bringing out that natural goodness in all your recipes. So chicken stock is the best way to go. As I said, about a 1 1/4 cup to a cup of couscous. It's my time now to put in the Swiss chard. And putting in the Swiss chard, this is the end to the cooking because Swiss chard is similar to spinach. All you have to do is let it wilt and it will do its thing. So I'm going to leave it on the simmer and let the Swiss chard wilt away and also soak its juices into that nice tomato paste mixture. I'm going to get ready for my couscous now. Remember I had about 1/4 cup of chicken stock in there. Couscous is really easy to cook. You brought the chicken stock to boil. I'm going to use about 1/4 cup of couscous. Mix it up real nicely with a fork. And believe it or not, you can turn off the heat and let the couscous simmer into the chicken stock. So right now, the chicken stock and the couscous are nicely married together. All I'm going to go in and do is make sure I fluff it up with a fork. And believe it or not, the couscous is done. I'm going to move back to the tomato and fennel Swiss chard. And mix that in. Now you have your couscous done, your fennel Swiss chard, infused tomato stew, and your pan-seared chicken. Now we are getting ready to plate. Always make sure you have a towel. I am gonna make sure that I get my chicken ready. So I am gonna cut the chicken. Make sure you're working with a clean surface. When you cut boneless chicken, make sure you cut against the grain to give it a nice fan. Nice brown color, nice sear, seal in the juices. We let the chicken rest. All the juices have distributed and it gives that chicken a moist taste and a moist feeling and a moist texture. So you always have to remember, sear your chicken on both sides. Once you take it out of the oven, let it rest for a few minutes in order to redistribute the juices and you're good to go. I'm gonna get ready for plating right now. My chicken is already cut and fanned out, and it's very important. Make sure that you are working on a clean surface. Make sure that you have about 2 or 3 spoons of couscous in the middle. And the chicken that I cut against the grain, you can fan it out or you can put it against the couscous. In here, I fanned it out, as you can see. What we're gonna end up doing now is putting the sauce all over the chicken and the couscous so it can give it that nice flavor and can develop the flavors of all the chicken, the couscous, and your fennel Swiss chard infused tomato puree. And to finish things off, we always like garnishing it. So what I'm garnishing it with are little diced Swiss chard. You don't have to be fancy, just drop it in. Nice ribbons of Swiss chard. All right, I cannot wait. I am gonna take a heap of this wonderful, wholesome, flavorful, natural goodness. I gotta take it, I have to have a piece of that wonderfully seared chicken. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. This is Mediterranean at your table. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time at A Day in Your Life.